Hi everyone, so today we are going to talk about the case study of Foodfile. Foodfile is a well-operating restaurant located in the city center. As the manager, you are proud of excellent food quality and great service. One of the key reasons for this success is from the high commitment of your staff, as most of them have been staying with you since the first day. However, things get complicated when one day your head chef came to you and talked to you that she was HIV positive. Now you want to reassure her that you are also having a question that should you let her continue to work in the restaurant. As we can see from this case, as a manager, this is a very complex situation. In order to analyze this case, we are going to use these three theories and consider it from social consequences, fairness, and entitlements of others.
Firstly, if we decide to use the utilitarianism theory, it means that our first priority is the social consequence of the action we take. As a restaurant manager, there are two possible actions to deal with this situation. Each action or solution would bring different pros and cons to each stakeholders. First, if we decide to keep the head chef on working at our restaurant, so probably in this case, her desire to devote to work will be increased. However, if other staff know about her health conditions, they might feel whether not comfortable while working with that head chef, or pleased by knowing that their jobs are highly secured by the restaurant no matter what. Moreover, the food safety is also questionable. In contrast, if we fire the head chef, for the restaurant itself, it will take time to hire another chef to replace that position. Having said that, other staff won't question if there's a proper reason provided. And as customers are unable to know about this, the restaurant can reduce the risk. So, because this approach will prioritize the benefit for the greatest amount of people affected, the managers should dismiss the head chef.
However, if we look at the case from the concept of fairness, but nothing is easy. This case is also an ethical problem. I will talk about this more later. Before we move into the next part, we will show you some facts about HIV. What is HIV? HIV is a prescript of human immunodeficiency virus infect cells of the immune system, destroy or impairing their function. Infection with the virus result in progressive deteriorations of immune system, leading to immune deficiency. So what is AIDS? Acquired immunodeficiency syndrome is a term applied to most advanced stage of HIV infection. So how is HIV transmitted? HIV can be transmitted through unprotected sexual intercourse, such as oral sex, or with the infected person, transfusion of contained blood, and sharing the contained needle, syringes, cigarettes, equipment, or other sharp instruments. It may also be transmitted between a mother and his infant during the pregnancy, childbirth, and breastfeeding. It means in this case, we can see that percentage of HIV transmitted is almost 0%. Stating to talk about this case, I would like to share a practical story to you. It is about a theory of justice, which should be considered in that case, because the employee has been working for 3 years and no problem occurred in these 3 years. This shows that the employee's illness does not affect the works of the restaurant. In American, they have the same case and justice be considered in that case. Cox, as a machine operator at the juice factory in George Packaging, and found it become a center of discussion because people suspected that he had skin problems due to AIDS, but it was all rumors. In fact, skin problems are irrelevant, but these rumors raise unnecessary concern. People worry that he will pass HIV to others. Therefore, he believed the best way to calm down the rumors is to admit to his boss that he indeed carrying HIV. His condition did not affect the job performance, so Cox thought his job was safe. However, the company fired Cox citing the government's regulation on food safety and infectious disease. Knowing he would not affect anyone, he filed a complaint for EEOC. The agency sued the company for violating the American with a Disability (ACT), which has special provisions to protect people with HIV from discrimination. The lawsuit was finally settled, and Cox was awarded $125,000. In conclusion, the factor of fairness is necessary to consider in our case, and she would keep working in our restaurant. Otherwise, it will create some law issue.
Thirdly, if we consider the ethics of right, which includes the right of employee and the customers, and the right of restaurant itself, the head chef has worked in the restaurant for 3 years. Also, she told the manager that it must be due to sufficiency of trust, as she could have concealed the truth to other people before. As a restaurant manager, it is required to treat all employees in a good way and show them all respect. On the other hand, if she is allowed to stay, the question is how is the reaction of other staff when notice this news? This may lead to the increase of staff around performance.
To conclude, we think that the main issue in this case is come from the misunderstanding of HIV. We have a solution here. We should have a workshop for all the members in our restaurant to talk about the HIV, and when everyone knows about the HIV, and they will not fear the HIVs. After the meeting, we could let the restaurant staff to voting that should we to abandon this good workmate who is working with us for 3 years.